I got the horse right here, the name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do, can do, can do.
If the Valentine was in the morning light, the nice guy says the basic at 5 to 9. Well, if the horse can fire up, let's do this here and everywhere.
For all we need a fight, my neighbors was all right. Of course, it all depends if we prayed last night.
And if the Valentine was in the morning light, the nice guy says the basic at 5 to 9. But just the basic force, the nice noise, the nice mud,
I said, Paul Revere, now this is no one's near. It's from a handicapper that's real sincere.
I'm getting out and time for sharing one friend. Because the guy says the horse can friend of mine. So back in the night, the horse can fire up. Can move this here and everywhere.
Paul Revere, I got the horse right here.
Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I am here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Pause and think before it is too late. I am not speaking of the prison and the gallows, but of the greater punishment which awaits you. Repent before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome. To seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Join me, brothers and sisters. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown. It is Sarah Brown, your sister. Together, brothers and sisters, we can beat the devil forever. Remember, it's 409 West 49th Street, the Stay with Soul Mission, open all day and all night. With a special prayer meeting
Poor Miss Sarah, I wonder why you found out like her got mixed up in the mission dodge.
She's a beautiful doll, all right. 100% fine.
Man, it's too bad that such a doll like that wastes all of her time being good. Could she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Hey, yeah! Hey! Betty South Street.
Heaven knows how long.
Okay,
You
okay.
know nicely, Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it? Nicely, thank you. Listen, what about Nathan Detroit? Has he got a place for that crap Dan yet?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
But we're still trying to find a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and ready for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000.
Now, where did you acquire it? I collected the reward on my father.
Boy, everybody wants action. I hope Nathan finds
There, Lieutenant Brannigan. Mr. South Street, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
pleasure.
Did you guys see Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
You know what I mean. The Nathan Detroit's been running a floating crowd game around here and getting away with it by moving into a different spot every night.
And why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you because you bums work for Detroit. Roasting up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, you can tell him for me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, no one's going to give him Why, hello, Lieutenant Brannigan. I certainly hope you do not think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans. You're trying to just talk to your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine right now you must be having trouble finding a spot. Well, the heat is on, as you must now know from the fact that you have to live off your own salary. Hey, did you find a place? What's that lousy cop want from me anyway? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a little traffic game for the convenience of those who want a little action. In return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime?
Hey, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game? Find a place? Did I find the place? Yes, I found the place. Well, hold the crap game tomorrow night on top of Mount Everest. I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor. Nathan, you said there once might be a chance for the Biltmore Garage. I went to the Biltmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let us use the place if I give him $1,000.
$1,000
in cash. He won't take my marker.
Your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? My market is as good as cash. Only Joey Biltmore wants cash. Doesn't seem possible, me without a livelihood. What? I've been running a crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even afford to buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is? It's our 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged for 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The counts up here when I play. Look, the Greeks in town.
And brandy bottle faints.
And Scranton Slam.
I know, I can make a fortune. Only where can I have the game? The Biltmore Garage wants $1,000.
But we ain't got $1,000 on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's a stock room behind the Frisky's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout. And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out. So the Biltmore Garage is the spot, but the $1,000 we ain't got. Why is it all reliable? If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, except for too hot. That will good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent loading crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere, everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of letters for the fellow to get us there. If they only had a lousy little brand, we could be a millionaire. Good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, it will arrange that you go broke and quiet at least. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to spoil. It's the oldest established permanent loading in New York. Where's the action? Where's the pain? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New Now there's the highest roller of them all.
Higher than me.
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets, you know. One time, I saw him bet 5,000 G's on a caterpillar race. And another time, when he was sick, he wouldn't take penicillin on account he bet 10 grand his temperature would go to 104. Did it? Did it? He was so lucky it went to 106. Oh, jeez, good old Sky. Hey! Well, why don't you borrow $1,000 from Sky? Not from Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. Hey, so why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him $1,000 on? You would bet with Sky
cheesecake. Cheesecake! Hey, Ben, go over to Mindy's restaurant and ask him how much cheesecake he sold yesterday. Oh, and also how much strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel? Oh, what do you want to know?
Never mind. Here comes Adelaide. He hasn't running a truck. She's never stepped on a You still rehearsing?
Yes, that slave driver Charlie, he's been working us all day. Finally, I said to him, look, I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. I'm starving. And he says to me, you don't want to get something to eat. You just want to sneak out and meet that cheap bum, Nathan Detroit.
Hey, so what you tell him?
So I told him, I said, I'll meet whoever I want.
Now, don't let it upset you. How's your cold doing?
Oh, it's much better, Nathan. Happy anniversary.
A present for me?
Oh, I hope you like it.
Oh, a bell.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. Oh, darling, that's so sweet. Listen, about your present, I was going to get you a new gold watch with a diamond band and rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
That's okay, I did.
No, that's all right. I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents because then I feel like we're married.
Oh, well, you don't worry, because someday I'm going to be in the money and you're going to have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, darling, I can do without anything as long as you don't start those correct games again.
The trap game. What an absurd idea.
Hey, come here. 1,200 cheesecake, 1,500 strudel.
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel. More strudel than cheesecake. Great, that's my bag.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey. Now, hey! Any news yet? Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know about it later.
Nathan, what is all this?
Okay, Detroit.
Nathan,
His wife's having a baby.
but what does he want you for?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, I'm expecting a fella, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get
No,
soggy.
I just told it to go on.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Hey, Masterson.
Hey, Nathan, you old promoter, how are you?
Fine, fine, Scott. Hey, you look great.
Oh, I feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west of Nevada. Oh, great place. Beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's. Hey, you gonna be in town long?
No, I'm leaving for Havana tomorrow.
Back?
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of action down there. Hey, why don't you come with me?
Nah, I got a lot of things to do first. Hey, in the meantime, why don't we go over to Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake? You know, they sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, thanks. I'm not hungry. Hey, tell me, how's Adelaide?
Fine, fine. She's still working over at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
Yeah, well, we all gotta go sooner or later.
Oh, but Nathan, we can fight it. Hey, guys like us, Nathan, we gotta remember that pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Now tell me, you hungry yet? Why don't we go over to Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something?
No. Oh, I think I'm gonna go get the late results.
Hey, but you will admit that Mindy's makes the finest cheesecake in the entire country.
Yes, I am partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Hey, who wait? And yet you know there are those who prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which would you say Mindy sells more of? Cheesecake or strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought, but, well, I'd say if most people are like I am, I'd say Mindy sells more cheesecake.
Want to bet?
Huh?
Do you want to bet?
Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little action for old time's sake. I'll bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel and cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a little story.
Oh,
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. Son, the old guy says, I'm sorry I'm not able to bankroll you to a very large start, but not having any potatoes to give you, I'm going to stake you to some very valuable advice. Now, one of these days in your travels, a guy is going to come to you and show you a nice brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet been broken. And that guy is going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of that deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man. For as sure as you are standing there, you're going to wind up with an earful of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not claim that you've been clocking Mindy's cheese.
Hey, you don't think that, do you?
However, if you're really looking for some action, I will bet you that same $1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie you have on. Well?
Yeah, no bet. Oh, blue, what a crazy color. Hey, Nathan, we took 5 minutes. Who's calling me now? Hi, Sky.
Hey, how's it with you, fella?
Nothing.
Nicely, thank you. We took Miss Adley to the drugstore, and she said to be sure to pick her up at the Hot Box after the show, and don't be late.
Yes, dear. Yeah, I knew that. Yes, dear. Oh, that is husband talk if ever I've heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Miss Adelaide, you have the kind of doll that is most difficult to unload.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And besides, a guy needs a doll. When a guy walks into a restaurant, it looks really nice if there's a doll behind him. A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I'm just saying a guy should have them around when he wants them. And they're easy to find.
And not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And how come you ain't got a doll? How come you ain't taking a doll with you to Havana tomorrow night?
Well, I like to travel light. But if I wanted to take a doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
And I'm really classic dolls.
Any doll, you name it.
Any doll, and I name them. Will you bet $1,000 on that? I can name any doll and you'll take her to Havana tomorrow night?
You got a bet.
I name
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
Now, Sarah. Angry words are not becoming to a missionary.
You're right, grandfather.
Besides, they rip up Broadway every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Oh, if you do, Sarah.
How do you do?
My name is Abernathy. R.Y. Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
Yes, what's the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
Poor man.
I have wasted my life in gambling and evil betting, but now I suddenly realize the terrible thing that betting can lead to.
Agatha, coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come in here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Oh, gladly. Well, I never would have become a gambler at all had I not fallen in with evil companions who are always offering me sucker bets.
Here you are, young man. Oh.
You know, it makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
You just go around and talk to Sister Sarah, you'll be all right. Oh, I'm glad you found us.
Well, the Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
That's very good. I wish you could find more sinners like you. We've been out every day trying.
Well, maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
Well, look, as a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You see, in the daytime, all the sinners are in bed, resting up from their sinning the night before, so as to be in good shape before sinning later on.
So what?
Thank you, Brother Master.
You're welcome.
You know, coffee is so good, I can't understand why it's not a sin.
Fine old gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
Huh? And if either of you goes someplace, the other goes along?
Of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 pamphlets I think you should read. They will give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we'll be holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
Oh, I'm sure. Miss Sarah. Now, I hope you don't think I'm getting out of line, but, well, I think it's wonderful to see a beautiful doll a nice-looking lady like yourself, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. We're staying here in this place. Do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
Well, that's a little far. But there are a lot of wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Have you ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal help from you, you see. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
Oh, well, I'll need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Oh, sorry. Just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey! That's wrong.
What's wrong?
Well, that's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 21. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There's 2 things been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. Well, I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
Read the Bible 12 times.
Well, what's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 3 G's on a triple bet with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
Well, I told you. I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5. The others will follow. And you need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Oh, come on. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I bet I could fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. Now, when did you say that meeting of yours was? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 1 dozen genuine sinners. And what's more, I'll guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here,
What's this?
at Sky Masterson Harbor for 12 sinners. Well, if you don't think it's good, just ask anybody in town. I owe you 1 dozen sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
Well, it'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
My favorite restaurant,
Where's that?
El Cafe Cubano, Havana.
Cafe Cubano, Havana.
Well, where do you want to eat?
Havana?
Well, why not? The plane will get us there in 5 hours and back again the same night. And the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, that when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she is still a sergeant.
Please go.
Well, why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Oh, except me. Well, I am relieved to know that it's just me personally and not all guys in general. It's nice to know that somewhere in the world there is a guy that can appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what that guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know. For I imagine every bit of him. From his strong old bridle to the wisdom in his head, to the holy aroma on his heart.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes, and I believe it at the time is right.
You've got it all figured out, haven't you?
I have
Including what he smokes, all figured out.
all figured out. My love comes along, my love takes a chance. Really just what I need, not to fly by night, Broadway romance.
And you know I'm at glance by the two pair of pants.
By the calm, steady voice, soft feet on the ground. I run to his arms, and at last I come home, safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I will stay.
No. You're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you thinking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Oh, no? Would you like to know how a gambler feels about the big hard throb?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know that it's there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know and I won't ever ask, am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the crowd. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. I'll drop by again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Take a chance. Really just what I need. Not to fly by night, Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I will stay.
Listen, is it okay if I tell the boys that the game's at your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000.
Hey, you get it tomorrow.
Well, they call me tomorrow.
Listen, if you're gonna take that attitude, I'll have the game someplace else.
So have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Look, Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
Because I made him a bet I cannot lose. I bet he couldn't take this doll to her bank.
And why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the type of doll that goes to her bank.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's how I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse, it's a dog.
But Joey.
Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, you know me a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
I gotta be that late for hot ones. Just one thing. Can I use your place tomorrow night for the crap game?
Not until I get my dough.
You'll get it tomorrow. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Guy, hope he gets stabbed by a Studebaker.
Yo, Joe.
We take you down on the farm with Miss Adelaide and her hot box
face. How you doing?
Boy, you handsome.
Fine. Hey, what do you got there?
A book.
A book? Hey, you're always reading books. You ever come in a regular bookie?
Oh, Nathan, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
Oh, how is it cold?
Oh, it's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I had it. And I told him a long time. I said I thought it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. And he said, read this book because it might be due to a psychologist.
You haven't got that, have you?
No, Nathan, this is the psychology. Why certain girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh, yeah? Hey, would it tell you why a certain doll would go for a certain guy that you wouldn't think she would do so for?
What does it mean?
Just for instance, you know, there are certain dolls you could almost bet won't go for certain guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fella may seem, you can never be sure that some coil won't go for him. Take one. Oh, Nathan, starting next week I'm getting ready. And with what I'll be making, I thought maybe we could finally get married.
Oh, yeah, well, sure, we're gonna get married sooner or later. You know.
I know, Nathan, I know. But I'm starting to worry about my mother.
What about your mother?
Well, my mother back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Now, why would you think a silly thing like that?
Well, people in Rhode Island get married. I can't be engaged for 14 years. People don't do that.
Oh, yeah? Then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I told I was married.
Yeah, huh?
And then after about 2 years,
What after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
No, I had to, Nathan. She wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
And what type of baby was it?
It was a boy, and I named him after you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And tell me, where is little Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school, and I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I'd bet on it.
Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Oh, no. Don't tell me little Nathan has a little sister.
Well, after all these years, Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Nathan, well, we're finally getting married, so it really won't be a lie anymore.
How could you do such a thing? And there's such a nice old broad like your mother.
You don't even know like us.
But I'm gonna be meeting her soon. What do I tell her? What do I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Lost them in a poker game? What are we gonna do?
Oh, we could get married. I mean,
Marriage ain't something you jump into like a kettle of fish. We're not ready yet.
Nathan, I'm ready. Nathan, what do you think I got in this box? Come on, Nathan, what do you think I have in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
Nathan, this is a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. Only I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Nathan, would you like to see it?
No, it's bad luck.
Oh, Nathan, I'm ready. I have the veil. All we need is a license and a blood test.
A what?
A blood test. It's the law.
Jeez, what a city. First they close down my crap game, then they open up my veil.
Nathan, you're not starting to run your crap games again, are you?
How could you think a thing like that? Why do you think I closed down the crap game in the first place? It's because I love you. And I want us two to be the happiest married couple that there is in the whole wide world.
In other words, just from waiting around for that lame little band of gold, a python can develop a cold. You can spray it wherever you think is a streptococcus life. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got for the just what? If she's tired of getting that fish eye from the hotel, what? A python can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just an illegal sin, shows a neurotic tendency. Chronic organic syndrome, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and the throat. In other words, just from worrying when the wedding is going wrong, a python can develop a form. You can eat her all day with the vitamin A and the bromoxin, or with the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a python can develop a cough. And by the way, just from stalling the wedding trip, a python can develop a grip. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she is choice about choice, the compartment is air conditioned, and the roof's sublime. Then they get her to Saratoga for the 14th time. A python can develop a grip. What grip? La post-nasal drip. With the weakness and the sneezes and the sinus that's really a thing. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a python can develop a bad cold.
Hey, nicely. What are you looking at?
This guy was just following Miss Sarah. Man, you should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled a moose off at mating time.
Great. Just so you don't take it to Havana.
Havana, when he couldn't take that doll across the street. Hey, where's Nathan? We gotta start lining up that crap game.
I don't know. Trying to find Adelaide. She's begging him again.
Well, that Miss Adelaide always taking his mind off a good, honest way.
Yeah, too bad the smart business man like Dave's gonna go fall in love with his old fiance.
Benny, that is his weakness, and we must be tolerant, for I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look, what's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's on the daily news? I'll tell you what's on the daily news. Story about a guy buys his wife a small roomie with one other wife, would have been his union dues. That's what's on the daily news.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting at home by a television set who used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that has let them. And it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir! When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some dough.
When you spot a jar waiting out in the rain, you can lather and say there's only a jar from people in train.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only giving it for some time.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet he'll be making it for some time.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can afford, it's a sin that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet a month to lay me out at the job, and he's still living back on the road.
Call it hell, call it heaven, it's a probable 12 to 7, when the guy's only doing it for some fun.
No one gets into the game without they got their red carnation.
elsewhere for entertainment.
Hey, now, take it easy, huh?
I hope, Detroit, you will not spoil our evening, inasmuch as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. I think you might have heard of her. I should like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Hey, how do you do, Big Julie? And, well, welcome to our fair city, in which, as you know, the heat is on, but just be patient, we'll get you a little action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around or shall we plot?
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
If there is no game tonight, I am sure Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased, as you may find out from those citizens who at one time or another have displeased them. Although, I will admit, it is very difficult to find such citizens, in view of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Why, Harry, you don't think I'd be so rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? Hey, Big Julie, believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something well good, an interesting gathering indeed, the cream of society, Angie Young, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Liberty Chloe, hey, Hattie the Heart, all the way from Brooklyn. Pardon me. It's bad name. Your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
And what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Don't ever help me, mother, across the street. Look. Looks like the male chorus from Blossom Time. What's the occasion? Well, it's sorry, it's a party. Yeah, it's a party. It's a bachelor party.
Girls getting married.
That is correct, Lieutenant. It is a bachelor party. Nathan's getting married.
Why?
He's a jolly good fellow. Why, he's a jolly good fellow. Why, he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, I am so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
But when I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor party. I thought it was a...
Oh, it's a bachelor party. Yes, sir, it's a bachelor party.
Just think, get the one.
Yeah.
I'm finally going to be Mrs. Nathan Detroit.
Nathan, when's the happy day?
Oh, I'm looking, Nathan.
Hey, Nathan, these good fellas have been kind enough to throw you a bachelor dinner. The least you can do is tell them a wedding day. Oh, we need time for a license and a blood test first.
Wouldn't it be wonderful, Nathan, if we could get married tomorrow night right after the hot dog?
That way we need time for a license and a blood test first. No.
What?
You can drive upstate, Nathan. What's the name of that place?
St. St.
Oh, no. You're running right away. You don't even need time for a blood. Hey, now, help me.
Nathan, that's a great idea. Elope. I'll lend you my getaway car. My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's show it.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, Nathan.
My congratulations to Nathan. And let's only hope there's nothing in heredity.
I have so many things to do before we alone. Nathan, will you be in the hot box tomorrow night?
Yes, I have a table reserved. I'll be dressed in whatever you want.
Gee, I'm so happy I wouldn't wire my mother. Only what do I wire?
Send her a telegram, things back.
No, but wait till we have the side something. It won't take us long.
Nathan, you are indeed the lucky fellow, a most beautiful doll indeed. Do you not agree, Big Julie?
Tell me, how long you know the brother?
14 years.
Let's shoot crap.
You gotta find a plane.
But I do. I haven't come from Sky yet.
Maybe it won't come. Maybe Sky took the broad to Havana.
She couldn't have. I couldn't. She couldn't have gone. At least he's lying down. How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
Dulce de leche.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche.
What's in it? Side milk.
Oh, sugar. And a kind of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavor?
Bacardi.
It's very good. I'll have another.
Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that they call me and play. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were down, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed goodnight, that's the way I just gotta behave. For if I were a lamb, I'd fly, and if I were a beggar, I'd wave. Ask me how do I think it'll be if I cried out screaming. That's all I can say is if I were a king, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start pumping my string. And if I were a bell, I'd go ding-dong, ding-dong, ding. Ask me how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Well, soon all I can say is if I were a freak, I'd be burning. And if I were around a crack from the wonderful way you look, or if I were a duck, I'd quack. And if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me how I feel. Ask me now that the longing rests. And if I were a sad and I know I'd be flashing around your eyes then. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. And if I were there, I'd go ding-dong, ding-dong, so wonderful. Why don't we stay here for a few days so we can see how wonderful it's really like?
Well, I think we better hurry if we want to make that plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
Well, I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't get mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. You want to know how I brought you to Havana in the first place? I made a bet. Well, that's how I met you in the first place. I made a bet.
Well, how else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
Come on.
Oh, no.
I've got to do what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary.
Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Come on, Wales. How am I going to get on with all this stuff? It was wonderful, you girls giving me a higher side.
How are you, Miss Ashley?
The girls gave me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with a kitchen shower.
Well, that's wonderful, Adelaide. Oh, you know Miss Sarah?
Oh, thank you, don't you? Oh, Scott, we're alone. We can get married tomorrow night. I'm so naked and all.
Oh, well, good luck.
Thank you very much. Come on, Doyle. You know, I really feel like a housewife already. And am I going to love being in that kitchen? I tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide certainly seemed happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
Oh, I don't know. 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
So peaceful and wonderful.
Now you're finding out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time. A couple of deals before dawn. When the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with a mop and the grocer
the gown, the flowing fall, the necklace, the bag, the cloth, and the hat. That was late 48 or before. Then let's night in his apartment, he tried to remove them all. And I said as I ran down the hall, take back your mix, take back your foil. What made you think that I was one of those loyal? Take back the gown, the shoes, and the hat. I may be down, but I'm not glad it's all that. I thought that each expensive gift should arrange was a token of your esteem. But when I think of what you want in exchange, it's horrible dream. So take back your ring to from whence it came, and tell them to holidayize it for some other day. Take back your name, take back your oil. What made you think that I was one of those girls I'm treated? Take back the gown, take back the hat. I may be down, but I'm not glad at all that. These expensive gifts should arrange for a token of your esteem. Better think of what you want in exchange. And all the trees take back your name, the royal house, and go shortlessly for somebody else.
Well, is he here?
No, he hasn't been here all evening.
Bring me a rye and soda. Oh, Sky, have you seen Miss Adelaide? Huh? Yeah, I bring for her a message from Nathan. Gee, I wish Nathan would bring his own messages. I see. What's the message? Where is Nathan? Well, it's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh was suddenly taken ill with a rare tropical disease. Yeah, that's not bad. Anyway. Nicely, what's the message? Where is Nathan? The crap game is still going on. Since last night? Well, Big Julie, being a large loser, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, he is most insistent. So we find another place, and the game goes on. Where is the game? Are you looking for some action? No. I'm leaving town tonight, but I do want to talk to some of the guys. See, nicely, I gave my marker to, well, somebody, and I kind of like to clear it.
Oh, I'll see you outside.
What about the message?
Oh, Miss Adelaide, Nathan is in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical ant. Goodbye.
What? I don't understand. Guy, Nathan has to meet me here. We're all hoping to get married. Is it that correct name again?
Well, you know Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
Because he promised he'd change.
Change? Why is it the minute you dolls get somebody you like, you take them right in for alterations?
What about you then? Why can't you marry people like other people and live normal like people and have a home with wallpaper and bookends?
No, Miss Adelaide.
What do you mean, no?
Guys like Nathan Detroit, Sky Masterson, we don't belong in a life like that. So when dolls get mixed up with us, it's no good. It's no good. Look, I'll see you in a couple of months.
Where are you going?
I don't know, Las Vegas, maybe. I got a ticket on the late plane.
Are you going to see Nathan before you go?
Oh, maybe.
Well, you tell him I never want to talk to him again, and then have him phone me right here. Hey,
Why don't you find yourself another guy?
I can't. I love him. Just wait till you fall to somebody's side. You'll find out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just from sitting alone at the table beside you and two. Otherwise, can you tell us the flow? You can bundle her up in her woolly, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in sweated and coat so it's more than her frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's making from looking at her last friend, can develop the flu. The flu. 103.2. So much virus inside. Set a microscope high. Looks like a day in the zoo. Just from wanting her memories and writing. And the story of folks can be told. A bison can develop a flu. Achoo!
Not so fast, Sarah. Not so fast. Oh, look. Suppose we don't have a big meeting tonight. Suppose nobody comes at all. Well, we'll explain to the general.
Won't have to explain it. It'll be perfectly clear. Oh, I just want to get away from here. Go somewhere where people...
Somewhere where people are all respectable and well-behaved.
You saw what they did last night. They gambled at our mission.
And then someday they'll be praying there. Oh, yes, even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
Are you kidding? I knew that the minute he started picking on you. Oh, what I didn't know was that you were going to get stuck on him.
I'll get over it.
What do you want to get over it for? It's not come out yet.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough...
Will not be a gambler.
Sarah, dear, I've always taken care of you. All I want is for you to be happy. Well, if I can wish you for the color of your coat and fortune smiling all along the way, what more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Mansions I can wish you 7 foot long in red, and calling cards upon a silver tray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. with a sheep's eye and a licorice nose. Music, I can wish you merry music while you're young, and wisdom when your hair has turned to gray. What more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own love this way. With a sheep's eye and a licorice nose, and the strong arms to carry you away.
Good evening, Miss Sarah. Brother Abernathy. Well, how goes it with the soul saving?
Well,
That's the big meeting, isn't it?
it's supposed to be, and the general's expecting us to have a whole lot of people there.
The general's a tough doll, isn't she?
Well, I'm afraid nobody's going to be there. In fact, I don't know if...
Not just in our trouble, President. We have to hurry.
Sarah, you've forgotten something. But being a gambler, I can never forget things like this. You hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson. But I prefer if you forgot.
I cannot welch a marker.
Mr. Masterson, last night's mission was filled with your friends. Some say we're even.
If you don't pay off of that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirt poacher.
Nicely, where's that gate? It's about a 10-minute walk from here. Which way? This way.
So nobody leaves. Oh, gentlemen, I think I begin to see the logic of being Big Julie. It is not that Big Julie is a bad loser. It is merely that he prefers to win. Right, Big Julie?
Give me the dice. I'm shooting 500.
I'll take 200.
I don't care. If you do not shut up, Big Julie will arrange the other half.
There!
And it's a 1 and a 1. Snake eyes. And that's $50 for the house. But the dice is still yours, and your luck is bound. Change.
500 more.
I'll take 4.
And here comes that big lucky roll. And it's snake eyes. All right, thanks everyone.
Well, that cleans me. But I ain't through yet. From now on, I will play on credit.
See, the boys are all pretty tired. Of course, me personally, I'm Precious Daisy.
And I will play with you.
With me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking down out of every fight. You must have quite a fun fight.
Well, being I assume the risk, it's only fair. I should assume some of the gold.
Detroit, I will roll you willy and nilly. And if I lose, I will give you my marker.
And if I lose, you will give him cash. Let me hear it from Big Julie.
You will give me cash.
Now I heard.
Here is my marker. Put up your dough. Is there anything wrong?
Oh, no. I owe you $1,000 signed X. How is it you can write 1,000 when you cannot sign your own signature?
I was good in arithmetic, but I stunted it.
Yeah, this is looking too hard.
I'm rolling 1,000. And to change my luck, I'll use my own dice. Yeah. Put up 1,000.
Hey, Julie, you can't roll your own dice in a game like this.
It's a pretty money catch.
Show me where it says that. What?
Here.
Let me see these dice. These dice ain't got no spots on them. They're flat.
I remember, I had the spots removed for luck, but I remember where the spots were.
You tell me you're gonna roll black dice and call from remember where the spots formerly were?
Why not?
I see no reason.
5 and a 5. My point is 10.
Well, I still got a chance.
Tensy, come again.
Ah, you should pull on his NC.
10, I win. 6 and a 4.
Which is the 6 and which is the 4?
Either way, I will now roll you the 2,000.
I just remembered. I'm the local tonight. I gotta meet out there.
2,000.
Now, why don't I let the other guys in on the phone?
7. I win.
What a surprise.
Detroit, I will take it easy this time.
What do you mean?
I will roll you for $1.
I'll take all of it.
How do you like that? Snake eyes, I lose.
Listen, I bent down.
Come on. Detroit, I will not give you a chance.
What do you mean?
I will roll you for 3,000.
3 G's.
3 G's. Put it down.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if I just put it in your pocket? Get it up!
Come on. I win.
Well, that cleans me.
Well, Detroit, I will bet you anything you want.
You're gonna bet me? You're right, you're gonna bet me. I'm gonna roll those dice again, only I'm not gonna roll those dice. I am gonna roll my dice. You gotta give me a chance to get even.
Detroit, that's fair. But what are you going to use for mine?
I'll give you my marker.
And you expect Big Julie to give you cash?
Anyway, and with his no spot dice, you know, somebody ought to knock the spots off of you.
Make Big Julie do something to hurt you.
Yeah, I'm on my vacation.
Oh, yeah? Well, go ahead. Shoot. Put me in cement. At least there I know where I am. Here I risk my neck and put on a cockhead. I even promised to get married over now. So look how I wind up. Broken in a sewer. But would it be my tough friend from Chicago? There is nothing you can do which would not cheer me
me for only 1 minute.
I said we're shooting crap.
It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who's this guy?
That's the fella I told you took the mission dollar back.
Oh, I get it. Look, fella, why don't you go back to your brave tomato? You're slowing up the action around here.
Well, if you're really looking for some action, how would you like to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
How would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue. Now look, you guys. Tonight, at Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 409 West 49th Street, they are holding a midnight prayer meeting. I promised I would deliver to them some sinners. And when it comes to sinning, you guys are pretty high up among the pink cars.
I expected no night and any hallelujah to join.
But if you won't do it as a favor to me, do it as a favor to yourselves. I guarantee you the air in the mission smells a lot cleaner than down here. And it wouldn't hurt you guys to learn something else besides the odds on making a 4 the hard way.
You've been reading the Bible too much.
So what? What's wrong with the Bible? Maybe it don't read as lively as a scratch sheet, but it's at least twice as accurate.
Well, forget it, Scott. Go,
Well, I try. See you around, Nathan.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Scott, listen. About that balance business, you know, I temporarily went and do not have $1,000 on it.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
But I thought you took the dog for her back.
You thought wrong.
Get over here, Big Julie. I now have the money to roll you with only this time of my time.
With those dice, he could not make a pass to save his soul.
You know what?
What did you say?
I said with them dice, he couldn't make a pass to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save yours. And yours, and his. I am going to roll the dice. I will bet each of you $1,000 against your souls. 1,000 cash against the marker for your souls. If I win, you show up at the mission tonight. Is it okay?
Let me get this. If you lose, we each get $1,000. You win, we go to the Mission Dolls Cabaret.
If I win, you show up at the Save a Soul mission. One meeting.
Okay, by me.
You too, Nathan. $1,000 against your soul.
I don't even know if I got a soul.
You got one someplace.
How's this spell soul? S-O-L.
All right, put down your markers. And give me the dice marker. And give me room. Okay. Come on,
What's the matter?
let's go.
Come on, let's go.
I got a little more than money riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on the street with me, the pickets have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners, you might refuse to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight, luck be a lady tonight, luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with, luck be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck, be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. Oh, let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck me a lady. Luck me a lady. Luck me a lady tonight. Luck me a lady tonight. Luck me a lady tonight. Luck if you've never been a lady to begin with. Luck me a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see. Luck let a gentleman see. How nice a day you can. How nice a day you can. I know how you treated other guys you made. Luck me a lady with me. A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart. She'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me when I met my life on this road. Let's keep the party full. Let's keep the party full. Never get out of my cell. Never get out of my cell. Stick with me, baby, are you baby? Stick with me, baby, a lady. Luck me a lady. Luck me a lady. Luck me a lady. Luck me a lady. What's the matter on the night? Coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out, right?
I tell you, I don't want to go to any prayer meeting.
Julie, you give your mark, and if you welch, it will cause me no little embarrassment. I am sure you do not wish to cause me embarrassment.
If it ever gets back to Chicago that I went to a prayer meeting, no decent person would talk to me.
Hey, Allie!
Oh, what a coincidence.
Oh, Allie, didn't I say explain to you about tonight? I hope you ain't sore.
Please, let's not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people and we should not conduct ourselves like a...
What is this? You are my dog.
Your dog, but the word is so funny. We can always laugh at it.
Allie, I'm going to carry on like this over one lousy elopement.
Nathan, I have finally succeeded in not letting you upset me no more. And I got you completely out of line.
Allie, don't ever do that to me again. Look, we'll get married. We'll have a little house, a little white house with a green fence, just like the Whitney colors.
Oh, we better do it soon because Mother wrote another letter.
Oh.
And she's asking lots of questions.
Oh.
And she even put a letter in for you. Wait, I'll find it.
A letter for me from your mother? Well, dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you've now been married to my daughter for 12 years. But from Adelaide's letters, I feel as though I've already known you. And in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go to work every day at 7 a.m. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of an A&P. I'm not even the manager.
Well, I was going to promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to support Adelaide and your family, the 5 kids. Oh, and the one that's on the way.
Well, Mother wanted me to visit her, so I had to tell her that.
You're a good man, and I'm very proud to have you as a son-in-law. I know you'll always take care of Adelaide. Oh, I feel like a heel.
Nathan, we can still make everything all right. Let's elope right now. It's not even midnight. It's 5 minutes before 12. Let's elope right now.
Okay.
Oh, Nathan! Oh,
hate me. Go ahead, hate
The
me.
best years of my life, I was a fool to give
Alright, already, I'm just an old good. Alright, already, it's true. So sue me. What could you do me? I love you.
You're careful to hear, you're careful to say, you're careful on everything all except me. You love singing, you're keeping me up in the air. We're packing the money, you're careful, they think of the time. When they think of the way I try. I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me. What could you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me. Go ahead, hate me. Alright, already, so call a policeman. Alright, already, it's true. So sue me. What could you do me? I love
You're running the game. I'm not gonna play second fiddle to that. I'm sick and I'm tired of slowing around and I'm telling you now that the making of the time goes by. Trouble away. I try. I could honestly
Sue me, shoot bullets through me. I love you.
It is now several minutes past midnight. Isn't anybody coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is wrong.
Maybe your watch is fast.
I know what's wrong, General. I'm wrong. I failed. I've spoken to these people dead out today, but my words have reached them.
Welcome, brothers, welcome. Welcome to you all. Welcome.
Everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit? Present. Well, here you are, Miss Sarah. 1 dozen or so assorted sins. Sorry I didn't have a chance to clean them up for you.
Won't you gentlemen sit down?
Sit down, all of you!
Gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the Save a Soul mission.
Hey! Now listen, you guys. This is a mission, not a saloon. And I suggest you do not indulge in any unpleasantness. Since I am required to depart from points west tonight, I'm appointing Nathan Detroit, Major Domo, in my place. Nathan, anybody who does not conduct himself according to Hoyle will answer to Sky Masterson's personal. And that means it's personal.
What a remarkable young man.
So just you remember that, you guys. Brother Atherton, your dice.
Gentlemen, tonight we are honored. Our meeting is going to be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
Gentlemen and ladies, it is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to testify? Who would like to stop them all wrong by giving testimony?
Ben, give testimony.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come, brothers. I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his soul.
Benny, just tell him what a bum you are.
Benny,
sisters do it no more.
Feel better now?
I'm all right.
Anybody else?
Big Julie, what's the big? Just tell him about all the terrible things you've done and how you ain't gonna do them no more.
I used to be bad when I was young, but since then I've gone straight. As you can see by my 33 arrests, no conviction.
Harry. Harry the horse.
Ah, well, like when Sky rolled us for our souls.
I beg your pardon.
Sky, yes. He rolled us each $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand. I do, General.
He means they're only here because Mr. Masters won them in a dice game.
Ooh, how wonderful! This whole meeting the result of gambling. Shows how good can come out of evil. Dr. O'Mara, you have done remarkable work.
Hasn't she, though?
Thank you.
Hey! I ain't finished testifying. Well, my sin is, when Sky rolled us, I wished I would win the $1,000 instead of having to come here. But now that I'm here, I still wish it.
We'll now hear testimony from Brother Nicely Nicely. Harry? Brother Nicely Nicely.
Get up, you fat water buffalo!
Well, it happened to me kind of funny. Like in a dream. Hey, yeah, that's in a dream.
Oh, tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on this boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along.
to get on with our people.
I've never seen crapshooters spend so much time on a mission. Maybe that's what they mean by holding roll. Thank you, Miss Sarah. And people, I too got a confession to make, and I gotta get it off my chest. It is true we did run a crap game in this mission last night, but we're sorry. Ain't we, boys?
I'm really sorry.
But I done another terrible thing. I bet this certain fella that he could not take the certain doll away on a trip with him. This I shouldn't have done. Although it didn't cause me any harm as I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Yeah, this certain fella told me he could not take the certain doll away on a trip with him. Hey, you know, I feel a lot better now.
Hallelujah! Gentlemen and ladies, we will now sing that old revered favorite, Follow the Flow.
Oh, hello. I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancée.
Oh, yes. When are you getting married?
The 12th of never.
I'm sorry.
Gee, do you know I haven't even gotten close enough to the church to be left at it? Gee, what am I going to tell my mother?
Oh, your mother will understand. Just tell her your engagement was broken.
I think that might confuse her. I know. I'll tell her Nathan's dead and then I'm going to see to it.
Miss Adelaide, you mustn't carry hate in your heart. Try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. It says in the Bible in Isaiah.
Oh, so you have a boyfriend by the name of Isaiah.
Isaiah was an ancient prophet.
You can't fool me. Nobody's crying like that over an old line. Whoever it is, I bet you got it bad. You know, the other night when I saw you with Sky Masterson. Don't tell me. You're in love with Sky for the poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
I think I still hate Nathan. I'm sure I hate him, that's true.
Adelaide, can't men like Sky ever change?
For 14 years I have been trying to change Nathan. I have always wondered, wouldn't it be wonderful if he were different?
You thought about Sky that way too.
I have sat and pictured him. I have pictured him. Nathan, in a home, in the country, my Nathan happy. Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful? But they just can't change.
A while ago in our prayer meeting, there were a lot of them
likes to play. Crazy and wild and free, marry the man today. Rather than sigh and sorrow, marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow. Marry the man today. Maybe he's leaving town, maybe he's leaving town. Don't let him get away. Hurry and track him down, attack him and marry the man today. Give him the girlish laughter, give him your hand today, save the kiss for after. Slowly introduce him to the better things. Respectable, conservative, and clean. Reader's Digest, Fly the Bottom, Rogers Pete. Go, reverses, Ovaltine. But marry the man today, handle it meek and gently. Marry the man today and train him subsequently. Carefully expose him to domestic life. And if he ever tries to stray from you, have a pot roast, have a headache, have a baby, have 2, 6, 9, marry the man today. Rather than sigh and sorrow, marry the man today and change his ways, and change his ways tomorrow.
Just a second, I'm waiting on the lieutenant.
Come on, Nathan, everybody's waiting for you.
Let's go! Is this wedding gonna take place or not? I spent a half a buck on this here sand trip.
Nathan, come on, close up the newsstand. We're getting married.
Adelaide. You know, you pick the busiest time of the day.
Look, where's the wedding?
Come on, Nathan.
The wedding? Holy smokes!
What's the matter?
I forgot to get a place for the wedding.
Nathan.
How about the Billboard Drive?
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game and the devil is using loaded dice.
Crap game! Brother Masterson,
Yes, Brother Detroit.
is it okay if we use your mission to get married tonight? Adelaide.
Why, certainly. I married Sister Sarah,